Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're off and running from Charlotte. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Now maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, as the greats used to do.
It's Pickens on the slant. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
16 yards.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He's going deep this time. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Yeah, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Prescott now on 3rd down. Completed here to Tolbert. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll give it to Williams on the option. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Dak out of the pistol. No one open, so he kicks this to another county.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He'll throw on 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So some shuffling in the backfield as Williams leaves injured. And the ground game will now turn to Javonte Williams.
Under. Wait, take it.
They give it to him here. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
That's some tremendous study right there. That linebacker, it was almost as if he was in the other team's huddle and knew what was coming. He read his keys, he pulled the trigger, and he makes a tackle for loss.
Offense to the line for second down.
Yeah! There we go! Line, hey! Hey, kill! 26.
They fake the handoff. Now Prescott. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. So what happened there, partner? Looked like he found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw here from Richardson. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Williams now on first and 10. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Dak to the air here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Throw on third down. That's him on the quick hitter. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A 51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Kevontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. He's got this at the 27. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
the Panthers' 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go, Friday!
First down, here's Dak. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass, intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
They kick the running back in motion. Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing on 3rd and long. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys stretch their early lead to 9.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys go up 10-zip here in the first. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the check.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. And that is the end of our first quarter. It's the Cowboys out in front. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Complete out to the right side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage. You trust the tight end.
Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Into the hands of Leggett. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
70.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. Flush down out to his left. He takes it himself. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Rig.
2nd and 1. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he gets this forward to the 19. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and
Richardson now.
Cowboys.
Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. He's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
Kate, I got to give some kudos to that defense right there. Sometimes as an offense, you think you can outsmart those guys on the other side. But that defense, they were dialed in for that draw.
Trap 60, trap 60. '70 Ranger. Ready.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Handoff here to Sanders. Getting in his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's Sanders once more. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, take 20.
Prescott here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarrett loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd, long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Ball taken in at the 36. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. They're set up at the 35 now.
Check smash.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Setting up the screen. Muster a little down to the 30. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
And this is down all the way to the 3. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Hubbard has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10. Their own 22-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Prescott. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers take possession rushing as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Ready?
First down, ball at the 36.
The Panthers take over first and 10.
Ready. Panther 11.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. It's complete. Sanders has got it outright. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
18. Nineteen tight.
From the 31. Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. Third down coming.
70, Timberwolf. Trap 60. Riggs. 18, Pioneer. Scope.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Carolina in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Hall's in this punt at the 8. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Here's Prescott, first and 10. Trying for the deep ball. Big gain downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. This is Moffa. He'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This is a 48-yard look for him. Aubrey puts it through, and that'll double their lead to 6. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On the jump.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Check smash.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We got second down. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Back to the air. It's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Carolina Panthers.
First down Richardson. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's another Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. On the move, hit it right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
Going again, Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's got a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Chased out to his right. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers find the end zone for 6. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. His kick is good for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Maffa. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Here's 2nd and 11. He finds Pickens left side. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
They've got a man in motion. Now running here with Jaden Blue. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. There's Nick Sporton there on the play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Prescott takes off with it. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. But so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Sanders is in. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's gonna hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Now Richardson to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Richardson. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That's good for our Panthers.
Richardson to throw again. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that 1st down.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Steady.
3rd and 1. Here's Richardson. That's pulled along the sideline by Sanders. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll throw again. Richardson. Pass caught along the sideline by McMillan. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Needing 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Set. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
Looking from the gun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Come on. Set. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop it after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the 1st play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak out of the pistol. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. That's a pickup of 9. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. No slated downs to approach here from the 40. They go with Williams on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10 now. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Panthers 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready,
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Brought in right side by McMillan. They will have it up to at the 23-yard line on the play. Working quickly here.
Check the Eagle, check the Eagle. Trap 50,
Brings
trap
up
50.
2nd and 9 at the 23.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's McMillan with the catch out left. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Third down run by Hubbard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
19 target.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 40 on 2nd down. Buys time, rolling right. On the run. They connect on the deep shot. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Come on. Hey. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
From the red zone now. Getting out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Wisely throwing it away.
And he's short of first after a mild gain.
19, here.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
19 tight, 19.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Completed to his running back. And his play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Now.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
4th down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Riggs, Riggs. 19 Lion. Warrior 70. Let's go.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Escapes the pocket. And they don't get the catch they need there. That hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. And now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first. It stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Yeah! There we go, boy.
We send a man in motion.
26.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Dak now from the gun. Launches one deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. And he gets it away from his end zone. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Tag. 6, 70 Lions.
Throwing now, Richardson. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
79 Broncos. Come on, come on. Set. Ready, ready.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Desperation time here on 4th. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time, and he'll get into the end zone to make this a one-score game in the 4th quarter. Well, you could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock. Trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that 2-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise at any time. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.
typical. Body overdoing it, that's so typical. Treat like a god, that's so typical. He's still more, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it.